Quite simple, quite simply put, they were asking if I'm a professional bushcrafter or professional survivalist. Well, I don't know about all that. I'm just a backwoods redneck that lives out here in a small hick town. That's all I know. I was raised up doing this stuff. Having fun out in the timber with family and friends. So it's professional. I'm not even sure I know what the qualifications are for being a professional.
Essentially, a prepper is anybody who is just preparing to be a little bit more self-reliant just in case anything ever happens. You know, who knows? Now, it doesn't have to be any specific thing. Some people prep for, end-of-the-world scenarios, solar flares and asteroids. Some people prep for economic collapses. And then there are people like me, and I think the vast majority of preppers out there who just kind of prepare for a little bit of everything. Obviously the end of the world stuff seems very drastic and seems a little crazy, but I mean, there is historical evidence that sometimes these things do happen. I mean, sometimes economies collapse, countries fall, nations just, crumble. It does happen from time to time. And so I guess in a way being prepared for that kind of eventuality that, will eventually happen at some point, maybe hundreds of years from now, but at some point it will happen. I guess that's not a bad thing to prep for, because it definitely would be a devastating event if any of those things happen. But I think most people like myself mainly prep for things like natural disasters, economic problems, losing a job, whatever it may be. Just everyday things that happen all over the world. I mean, every day people lose their job. Every day we see economic problems in one country or another. And every day somewhere on this earth there is a natural disaster that puts people in harm's way and destroys people's lives. These are all regular, everyday things that happen that we, as human beings, simply just have to deal with. And that's what being a prepper is about.